So when we looked at this, it was a huge challenge. There's 200 countries around the world nearly that Irish people are in. So how do you connect with them all? It's not easy. The GAAGO app actually allowed us to tap into an Irish community and the Irish diaspora right across the world in one go. And I think, you know, because it's a 3-year campaign, you know, it's just really important that we sort of had something that would have the longevity and would hit home literally, you know, and hit people's hearts and heads, and just give them I suppose a window back into Ireland.
What is it that I'm watching? Why am I watching this? Who's behind this? What's the story with this? And as I said, I really hope that there's a goggle box done on this, because I'd love to see how people react to it.
When you're shooting slow TV, the kind of rule of thumb is that if it sounds like a really good idea for a TV programme, it's really wrong for slow TV. So we kind of stayed with that. So cows by themselves for 70 unedited minutes eating grass in a field won't make a really great TV programme, but makes excellent slow TV.
Irish people who go away and come back are just, you know, almost supercharged in terms of their experience. And if we can get that back and bring those people back to small villages in West Cork or Galway or Mayo or Donegal or, you know, in Dublin itself, I think that's just going to do the country give it a real shot in the arm, you know.
It really fits. It's on a really serious level, and it's a two-way equity transfer in that sense. And what do I mean by that? You know, I hope we're bringing value to FRS, but I truly believe that they can bring value to us as well, and bring people home, back into their communities and playing the games. That's a two-way equity transfer. People are going to want to come home. So if while watching a game, you're introduced to a company that can facilitate that return home, it makes an awful lot of sense to me.
When people turn on the app on their couch in Sydney or in Dubai or in New York, they're looking for so much more than just the game, you know, and they get so much more than just the game from this. They get that real sense of home.
And when you see those sites, I could just picture myself, be it in Sydney or in Auckland or in the States, the impact would be far, far greater, because I'd have an immediate longing to be back there, because it's a happy place.
When we met FRS, one of the first things that struck us was, as a co-op, they have a great interest in communities. They're not like any other recruitment agency we've kind of come across, and their insight and their love into communities was something that was mirrored really, really obviously with the GAA.
I suppose it's that concept, the grass is always greener, you know, and every time I thought of Ireland, I was never thinking of the rain, I was always thinking of the sunny days. So it's, you know, I did miss it, and I missed the place where I grew up. I missed the house that I grew up in, you know, my parents, my brothers and sisters and all that. So those kind of images were burnt into my head, and they kept me going in tougher times over there.